Welcome back to the best FPS, where I run out of ideas of what to say here. Parkside, Decayed Soul Manipulation is a first-person immersive sim with a focus on freedom of choice, which is kind of redundant because immersive sims kind of always focus on freedom of choice. But anyway, developed and published by solo dev Banana Hardsoft, you'll be placed in a role that will decide the future of humanity. Your name is Alexander, you're a hacker and you've been kidnapped and made to perform duties by the will of a divine rod. Kinky. You're operating a suit named Polyphemus that you use to perform all the missions given to you by your administrator. The world you interact in is your typical futuristic dystopia, filled to the brim with overarmed soldiers whose sole duty is to enact the wills of their overseers to keep the status quo. The streets are disgusting, filled with drug addicts and criminals who only get help from the end of a barrel. Citizens live in poverty, synthetic and processed foods make up their diet, and they are constantly bombarded by propaganda that attempts to make them deteriorate into worker drones. But enough about America, let's get back to the game. Visually, this game reminds me of Cruelty Squad combined with Deus Ex. The OG Deus Ex, not this pile of garbage. And I mean this in the nicest way possible, this game is kinda ugly. But in a very good way, as it gives it real personality. It makes you feel like you're in a world that's almost dead. I love it. The Parkside demo gives you 3 levels to either go hush hush or wreak havoc in as you complete both your main and findable side objectives. Exploration is encouraged, and you can even be rewarded for doing so through XP or new gear. Your choices for completing your exploits can be straightforward, like sneaking around with a suppressed pistol, or remotely hacking cameras and turrets to kill hostiles. I won't say too much as it'll spoil the fun of discovering how your choices can impact the game world. Gunplay and movement are very clean, and abilities feel useful as well. I went for that sneaking around with a suppressed pistol build I was talking about, as everyone knows that no matter how you start, your build always turns into stealthy ranged builds. We've all played Skyrim. I didn't use the abilities very much, but I did pick up the invisibility to use to get out of sticky situations. I wasn't very good at stealth, so I told myself I needed it. My only issue is that it feels like even when you clear an area of enemies, every other one on the map will still be aggroed, so once you ruin stealth, it feels like that's it for that level. I spent just under 2 hours in the demo, and you can always replay it and find something new until you're bored, because that's the beauty of MSims. Follow the dev Banana Hardsoft on Twitter to see more on the development of Parkside, and follow me for more FPS content. Have a good one.